Hi English learner, it's me again, Chad from RealLife English. Today I have another awesome video lesson for you teaching you 2 more phrasal verbs. The phrasal verbs I'm going to teach you today are to run out of something, and to run into someone, So first, let's look at the verb to run. Run is an irregular verb. The conjugation is run, ran, run. That's run, ran, run. And the first thing you think of when you hear run is probably the most common meaning of run, which is to run, like to walk really fast. But there is actually 2 more ways we can use the verb to run. For example, you can say to run a company, or to run a shop, which is the same as saying to manage that. Maybe you are the owner of the company or the shop, but you also run the shop, means you are managing that shop or company. Run can also mean to move with a fluid motion. For example, if you were to paint a wall and the paint was really thick, sometimes that paint is going to run. Or you can even say a river is running, the running water. Maybe if you turn on your tap or your faucet, the water is running from the faucet, running from the tap. But let's look at today's phrasal verbs. The first one being to run out of something. Run out of something. So to run out of something means that you have finished with whatever that thing is. It's more like you have consumed all of that. So for an example, I can say, I have run out of coffee. I've run out of coffee. That means I've drunk all of the coffee and I need to go and buy some more. Some other common collocations with run out can be to run out of time, to run out of space, to run out of gas in your car. So in this case, you've used all of whatever it is. You've used all your time, you've used all the space, and you have used all the gas in your car. And the second phrasal verb today is to run into someone, run into a person. You can also say to run into a problem, but in this case, let's focus on a person. If you run into someone, that means that you unexpectedly see that person. It's a random situation. If you're walking on the street and you see an old friend of yours, oh hey, what's up? I just ran into Bob. So that means that you just saw him randomly on the street and you said, hey Bob, what's up? You just ran into Bob. So this phrasal verb is commonly used in the past because it's talking about a past experience. So you'll often hear people say, oh, you'll never guess who I ran into the other day. The other day I ran into Bob at the store. And it's sometimes used in the future. If you go to that party, you'll probably run into Bob. Okay, so now I'm going to say 2 phrases with both phrasal verbs, but this time I'm going to say a phrase that has a strong aspect of connected speech. So in both phrases, listen really closely and try to mimic what I say and exactly how I say it. I gotta go to the shop because I ran out of coffee. I gotta go to the shop because I ran out of coffee. I gotta go to the shop because I ran out of coffee. You'll never guess who I ran into the other day. You'll never guess who I ran into the other day. You'll never guess who I ran into the other day. Okay guys and girls, so they are 2 more really common English phrasal verbs. And I hope you were able to say that, mimic it, kind of like how I was saying it. I know it's really difficult. English speakers, we speak with connected speech all the time. It doesn't matter if you can't get this 100% right now, but keep practicing because you're going to get better and better. It's all about training your mouth muscles. To really master pronunciation, you have to repeat and repeat and repeat. And sooner or later, your mouth is going to adapt to those new sounds. the phonetics of the language, and it's going to get much easier and easier. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with anyone else you think could benefit from this. Also, if you want to learn more about Real Life Global, just go to our website. It's reallifeglobal.com. There we have many more articles, podcasts, more videos, and some awesome English fluency courses. Also, remember to subscribe to us here on YouTube, and you'll get all of our newest videos as soon as they're released. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I'll see you on our next video lesson here at Real Life English. Oh yeah!